Hi people, it's Nick here, and we're looking at Marble Madness Deluxe Edition on the ZX Spectrum. Published by Melbourne House in 1986, it's an isometric type of marble game based on the arcade cabinet by Atari from 1984. Now I've already reviewed this on the Commodore Amiga, and that was a pretty good version on the Commodore Amiga. I was quite impressed with it, so I'm very interested to see how it looked on the 8-bit systems there. You're against the clock. You have to do various courses guiding your marble down a sort of like a circuit, avoiding all nasties and avoid dropping down holes. If the time runs out, that's pretty much the end of the game over multiple different stages. Interesting music. We're going to go on to joystick. The arcade version was on a trackable, but joystick works just as well. You guide it a bit like a gyroscope there. Fire button gives you a bit of extra strength with the ball. It'll soon become apparent here. Right, there's the generated map. That's scrolling down quite well. Now here's the mark. Oh, this does feel different than the Amiga version. Whoops. There we go. So I bashed into a baddie straight away. You can have 1 or 2 players, so that's game over. Well, the time's ticking down. I've only got 9 seconds to get to the... It doesn't seem very long. Why is the screen not scrolling? Oh, I see. I think you have to do it in sequences. On the Commodore Amiga and the arcade version, it did scroll around where the ball's staying in the centre of the screen. Looks like you have to do this in bits. Not too bad. Right, let's go around these... Oops. Collision detection was a bit suspect there. I think we're going to have a bit of a monochrome affair, so no colours in this version. Right, let's guide round here. 6 seconds left. Cool, this controls really oddly. I don't really feel too much in control of this. Oh, game over straight away. Well, that's not impressive first of all. A nice idea. I reviewed Spin Dizzy a little while ago. That was better than this in first impressions. This doesn't seem as refined. Right, here we go. Let's have another go, see if I can get used to it. You can gain extra speed by going down steeper ramps. Right, let's get round this black ball. Whoops. Oh, let me past. That's it. Right, let's at least get off the first maze. The first maze is really easy on the Amiga version, and indeed the arcade version was what I've seen. This is unnecessarily difficult. Right, carefully does it. Carefully does it. Very black and white this. Right, let's get past that thing. Right. Right, third part of the screen. Time bonus each time. That scrolls down really well. That's a good bit of programming, that. Oops. Yeah, that's a brush sweeping up the mess. Oh. Right, how can I get around this? I seem to be dead straight away. Oh, that's no good. I should have come in via one of the sides, I think. Yeah, if you come in via the top, that's impossible. I think we're in a death loop. Oh, curse you, Melbourne House. Isometric marble games. There's a few marble games I've got to come through, but this one first of all. No, Spin Dizzy is ahead of this by some distance. I think there's micro ball as well I need to look at. So slow movement, although that scrolling is a work of genius, but it's not a very good game. Quite difficult to program, I would have thought. Right, so that first bit, I've got the hang of that now. That's quite easy. Don't expect this review to go on for 100 hours, because I probably won't be able to take it. Right, part 2. What? How did I fall down that hole? Collision detection is awful. Isometric programming here, so you have to give those holes a very wide berth. Whoops. Right, nothing to stop me in this middle bit. Can I go this way, or I'll go this way again. Right, maybe I can get round that terrible black thing. That oil slick. Right, let me pass. I'll go around here. Oh, well. Do I have to start at the top again? This game's very frustrating and not in a good way. Right, let's go round there. Go. Right, how much time have I got left? Not long. Right, down the middle. I'm going to run out of time here, mate. Oh, I was right near the end. Graphics are good, colour is poor, gameplay is poor, sound is awful. Oh, actually, I like this music, so up the sound a bit. If you just played this version and didn't see the Amiga version or the arcade version, then you might like it. I think on Wikipedia it says the Game Boy Advance and the Spectrum versions are the worst, where the Commodore Amiga, some of the other ones are much better. I'd have to agree with that assessment. If I got it free on a cassette tape on a magazine on the day, I would have been happy with it. I think back in the day this cost, bear in mind this was 1986, this would cost you £14.99. Seems a bit pricey at the moment. See that ball, the alien ball at the top there going over thin air, that's a programming error, it must be. Can't recall that on the Amiga version. I don't think I'm going to even get off layout stage 1 here. Oh, that thing. On the reverse side of the cassette here, there is, on the deluxe edition, a construction kit. So if you're no good at these levels, like I seem to be, you can construct your own levels, which is good. So Marble Madness come out first, and then Marble Madness the deluxe edition, which seems to play identically, come out with a construction kit on the back. So that's something. So I'll have to give it a few bonus marks for that, but I doubt it's going to come number 1 in my roundup. Collision detection isn't brilliant, and you know, with these sort of games that's all important. But with 48k, I suppose it's an admirable job, but not a very impressive game. Melbourne House, 1986, ZX Spectrum, 48k. Licensed to them by Atari. It's the arcade cabinet in 1984 you can see there. I think we'll give this one more go, see if I can get off stage 1, but we secretly think that we can't. Sing along to the music or write some lyrics for it if you want. Let's go this way. Are you going my way? Right, that's quite easy. The top bit's fair game. So that's that dark coloured marble. I do like marbles. They give me a good sense of childhood, these. This game not so much. It doesn't even look like a marble. It's some sort of white sphere. Quite tricky to control, but that's a part of the charm of these games. Let's go this way this time. What could possibly go wrong? Right, okay. So we'll come in from the side. Hopefully get round that black slick thing. Oh. That's terrible. Oh look, it's gone into the scenery as well. Oh look, oh no. Because I entered this new screen off the side, the computer's remembering where I entered. I'm in a death spiral. It's a death loop, like you see in Jet Set Willy 1 and 2. Oh no, we know how this ends. That's terrible. What's going on with this game? Yeah. Very middle of the road this. It's the sort of thing that can make you jump in front of buses so you don't have to play it again. Thank goodness I had other games on my computer at the time. Anyway, I hope you'd like to have a look at that. That was Marble Madness, the deluxe edition on the ZX Spectrum 48k, published by Melbourne House in 1986. Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, take care. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. And till next time then, goodbye.
Goodbye.